What's up, guys? I'm going to be doing my first ever Sunday scroll, and what that is going to be is about once a month on Sunday I will be scrolling through the internet for classic muscle cars, kind of talk about what I think about them, if I think they're priced fairly. It's one of the big things. We'll just kind of see what's out there. Maybe it's legal, maybe it's not, but whatever. We'll mostly be using KSL, which is Utah, Idaho, Wyoming's classified, kind of more of a local website, and then we'll be using Facebook Marketplace, kind of scroll through. And I will talk about if I think those are good cars and just what I think about them. So we'll start off here on KSL. I usually don't care about cars that are out of my price range, so I probably won't look at much that's over 20 to 30 grand. And today I'm just doing 1967 through 1977. Usually I'll do 65 through 77. The only reason I do 77 is that includes a lot of good Camaros and Firebirds, stuff like that. Sometimes we might go back to the 30s. I like 1930s Roadsters. But 1967 through 72 is usually my preferred year of muscle cars. But so like here on the left, we've got this cool Camaro for 72 grand. Probably not going to talk about that out of price range. Clearly it's a really decent car. And I'm also not going to look at trucks unless it's one that I care about. So we're going to start off with this 69 Chevy Impala. My thing is with Impalas, I like 65 through 67. I don't care about any other years. So this guy's selling this for 10 grand. The paint is actually the same paint as what's on my Wildcat right now, which is spray painted on. It's that pirate flat. I think people do it to look tough and mean. The chrome looks good on this though. The tires look good, but again, we're not about the tires. There's other stuff to look at. Like just this, it looks like there's a quality exterior, but again, it's just that flat pirate black. And the windows are way too tinted. I think it looks silly. Looks like a Hot Wheels toy car. Interior, we don't get very much picture. It looks like it's in good condition. But again, it's just black on black on black, so it's kind of boring. I do not like the tail lights of anything past 67. The 68, 69 are weird ones. And this is a huge trunk and a weird back window. I'm not a fan of this design. Got a couple cool cars in this picture, but in my opinion, I think if this goes to the right buyer, 10 grand is fine. Kind of looks like from this picture, we can see the interior still looks good. But to me, it's not like that desirable. It's not even like a little bit more of a luxury car, less of a muscle. And to me, it's like I think 8 grand is about what I would go for with this one. He's a cool Oldsmobile, but he's 42 grand. He looks like he's in good condition. Here's a 68 Chevelle. I owned a 68 Chevelle, but that was a four-door hard top. A lot of rust. The engine crapped out on me, so I got rid of that before I knew how to do anything. I still know how to take care of cars. Oh, we forgot to read the description of the other one. Anyways, car starts and will move under its own power, but not roadworthy yet. Needs a new windshield. I don't know how to find those. Lots of trim parts, $350 with a new car, 16 or best offer. 68s are cool. I already need to replace some headlights. They've done a lot of panel work. Just got to remove some surface rust. I like those tailpipes. I want to do that to my Wildcat. I don't know why it needs a new windshield. I don't see any cracks yet. Oh, the crack is right there. Yeah, that's where you drive. That's where you're looking out. Definitely need a new one. We've already gone through all the photos. So they want 16 grand. It runs and drives on its own. I bet they did a lot of stuff to this, so they're trying to get some money back out of it. The interior looks good. Because of that windshield, I feel like 16 grand to the right buyer is fine, but I would probably put this at like 14 maybe, just because of that window. Not a fan of El Caminos. That one's obviously going to be fine. Ooh, this Camaro. What are we asking? Sorry. 6,700 to me, I'm already like, all right, that sounds cool. Oh, 71, barn find, 350 V8, 4-speed trans. It needs bodywork and interior. Has rust pretty much everywhere. Hasn't been driven since 1984, 94. I'm so slow at math. That's 40 years, yeah. Tried starting it, it would not start. I tracked down bad ignition wire, leading to a starter. Should be an easy fix. Well, then fix it. Do that much more. That doesn't cost much. This is actually my favorite type of Camaro because they're just so rare. Everyone's obsessed with the 67 Camaro or like like the 77 Camaro, but I like their big wide grills on the front. I think the front looks good. We're already missing a window. I have not researched muscle car glass very well. Body, there's some bad rust on this quarter panel, but a lot of this just looks surface. And I don't understand the missing spoilers. So many of these are missing their spoilers. I don't know if someone came that way. My friends is like that. I don't like it. It needs a spoiler. $36,000 miles on it. Maybe it flipped. That interior is disgusting. That is some bad rust. My, oh my. Oh my. Well. That's through the floor. Yeah, I think this is too high. We're overpriced here. Cool car. But if I'm going to pick this up today, I would not pay more than $3,500. That's even going high. I would probably try to take it down to $3,000 because you've got to redo everything on this car. I would buy this if this was like for $3,000 and that's it. Javelin. Sorry, I keep forgetting. How much are you asking? $14,000. Solid body runs and drives. 304. Oh, I can see its chin split. Oh. That looks like water. Makes the paint look bad, but I think it's... Well, maybe it is just bad paint. Yeah, so this car needs to be painted. But it looks... The chrome looks good. I do like that spoiler. And that those things on the rear window. It's they've made it pretty nice, like compete with a Mustang type ordeal. Engine bay looked good. Ooh. A lot of wood on the interior. They want 14,000. My only thing here is that paint job. If it had one, I would say 14,000, but since it doesn't, I don't think I'd go over $9,000. The engine looks nice. Those tires are new and nice. Maybe 10, 11 grand. And then I can afford the paint job. 71 Mustang for $7,000. That's within our price range. Doesn't look like there's a lot of photos. Maybe. And I know these are the years of Mustangs people don't like that much, but you can make them kind of nicer. Usually just a bigger tire on the back. It's got some rust. Those are seat covers, so that means the seats underneath are nasty. A green engine, that's kind of cool. And what was he asking? $7,000. 302 engine, 7,000. Runs good. I'm going to go with fair price. We did have some rust. Maybe I would try to talk them down to 6,000, maybe 5,800. I'm also not a fan of Corvettes. I'm not a fan of Mustangs either. I sat in a Corvette once. I did not like how far away, like your steering wheel's here, and then clear the heck back here is your speedometers and stuff. It was kind of weird. Couldn't see the end of the hood. Mustangs are overrated. Everybody overtalks their Mustang. 74 Dodge Charger base. Here's the issue: is we are past the 1970 Dodge Charger, so they go downhill. 3,800. I'm already saying I would take it, but let's look at some pictures. Do we have any description? Good solid body. Floors are spotless, no rust. Rust in the rear quarters. Motor's missing. Okay. We don't know where that. Somewhat disassembled. 3,800, huh? You know, and I don't know how much of this we can just snap back on or what we got to redo. You already got that out there. You might as well just get a whole new engine, a whole new transmission. Something more powerful. Okay, so we've got some of those panels. $3,800. I would say I wouldn't want to do more than 3,200. Maybe even 28, somewhere around there. That's the thing. There's just no engine. You don't really have anything to give to people. You just have a body of a muscle car, which is cool. But Buick, 70 Buick Special Deluxe, 15,470. What's your description? 455. Okay, I really like the 455 part. What is going on here? It's just like destroyed paint. Like it looked like at the bottom that looks like ice melting off or something. What is happening? The body doesn't look straight to me. Oh my gosh. They had a vinyl top and it rusted through. I like the hood though. So on these ones I don't actually care about the spoiler. I'd remove the spoiler. I think it works, but it's just, I prefer it without it. It's not needed. I want that engine in my car. Interior, oh, they're nice saddle covers. We've looped back through. I don't know if I would do 15.4. I feel like just because of what it is, it's way up there. But there's so much work to be done. I'm not paying more than 10 grand. But I could see somebody, you know, the right market doing 12. I just think it's up there. I myself would even like to just do 8 grand just because there's so much. But I think just like because of what this car is and its engine, they're trying to go higher. Wish I had a Roadrunner. Wish I had a Chevelle. Don't care about Rancheros. We're not going to look at that one. We can look at the 74 car. 4 years ago to restore it. Never got to it. 350 bodywork, some tail light fixtures. Fix the brakes. The heck is wrong with the what's going on here? Oh, it just needs that replaced and then the bumpers and such. That is a weird interior. I think I'm just down to like 3,800. Maybe less. 3,600 I think is what a fair price would be. But maybe he's trying to get some dollars out of what he's done. We're not going to do the 70 Buick Electra because to me that's just not so much of a new muscle car. We want 70. So we're not going to do it and I click on it. 75. Yeah, it's weird. It's like that Impala, 1970 Impala. They all start having weird trunks and stuff. To me that's less desirable. Very clean old car. 7,500 bucks. If you're just going to sell a clean old car, I don't see why this is going over 4 grand, 3,800. Mercury Montego, 6 grand. Actually looks cool on the front. What's your description? Price reduced to 6 grand, 68. Wanted to restore it, I don't want to. A new engine, so that's why the price is up more, because they got that good engine. The paint looks good. Okay, so that's the issue there is we need to finish the top cover. Clean up that interior a little bit more. Yeah, that's like redone seating, I'm betting. So it's all interior and the rag top needs fixed. Back of these cars aren't as cool as the front. 6,000, and then we got to do the rest. I'm going to say that's fair. Maybe 5,500 just to, because we don't know. This Ford Torino I looked at earlier, there's only one picture, so that's done. And 10 grand for something that already looks problematic, that's just a little ridiculous. That's something that, just through that one image, I would already just be like, no, that's not more than 3 grand. This Corvette's only 7 grand. Doesn't look bad. Gotta tilt my head to match these photos. Come on, people, go take your photos. Got some weird wood carving replacement stuff. No description. If it really runs and drives, 7 grand's probably fine. If you're a Corvette fan. 72 Mach 1. See, these are things like I don't like a regular Mustang, but like when you get into like, oh, it's a Mach 1 or a Boss 302 or a Shelby, that's when it's cool. But if it's just a Mustang. 42.9 Cobra Jet engine in it. We've done work on it. New filters. New starters. New tires and spoiler. Runs without a problem. Our paint is really shoddy. But sometimes that looks cool. We got some rust. Stuff to fix. Okay, we got a new trunk and a spoiler. Interior, that photo's not bad. Just gotta kind of reattach the carpet a little bit. Put on seat covers, or they have the seat covers? They put them on. This looks fine. Nice big engine, but we've got really bad paint, and there's some body work that needs to be done. But we're at 17 grand. I would just say, I would try to go down to 13. That might be low, but maybe like 15. There's just too much body work. Reloading, or is that it? I think that's it for our KSL view. Well, let me know what you think. If you thought that was entertaining, or I'm completely wrong on everything. Maybe I won't do this ever again. We'll find it.